Okay, greetings to all the exhibitions all over the world and welcome to our mass adoption training. Today is Friday, it's weekend. And of course, this training takes place Monday through Friday when it's 4 p.m. West African time. We are usually here with the admin of TBC, but today he won't be here. And of course, if you want to talk to the admin directly, come to this same training Monday. All right, come here on Monday and you'll be able to talk to the admin of TBC. That's the creator. But today we shall have enough time to go through some of the things that truly matter to us. So you're highly welcome. If you are just joining us for the very first time, this can be a little bit of advanced training for you if you're just joining us for the very first time. But don't worry, feel free to always write in the chat if you have a question. And of course, for those with technical problems, just write there the chat and say, I need a member helper. And if you have a technical problem, they will do help you to solve your technical problem, okay? So guys, today is a wonderful day and I'm so delighted each time when it's Friday to come here and share with you some of the happenings in our Kringle private community. As we all know, guys, when it's Friday, the admin of TBC pay the bills, right? The admin of TBC pay the bills when it's Friday. Admin has been a very good steward on what is coming in and what he's, how he paid the bills and to keep TBC running. And so far, guys, the admin has paid the bill this week. We are solid, okay? We are very, very solid, meaning that we don't have any debt. We are self-funded. The program fee that we pay is being used to pay for our technology. And that is it. When you pay your program fee, it's being used to pay the technology that we have here. So guys, the bills were paid today and it was roughly 8,000 plus. It was roughly 8,000 plus USD. Okay, let me quickly scroll down here. Yeah, about 8,400 were paid today as far as bills are concerned. About 8,400 was paid today. Guys, you see that the bills are, you know, they are not stable. There is a week, it can be higher. There are a week, it can be lower. You know, just depends. A lot of programmings are going on so far. Imagine how many people are paying their program fee. Just few people so far. So admin just have to manage what is coming in to get the month running, or to get everything running, like the servers, the IT department, you know, the support and all what have you, you know. So that is it, guys. That is a bill for this week. We are solid. We are a self-funded organization. We are not owing any person, right? So what comes in is what goes out, all right? What comes in is what goes out. Okay, that is it for bills. And we shall be having some interesting things to talk about today. If you are just joining us for the very first time, you are highly welcome. This is our mass adoption training, all right? So I'm going to give you the keyword of the day, okay? I'm going to give you the keyword of the day, and I'm going to show you how to use the keyword. If you're just joining us for the first time, know that the keywords, when you have the keywords, the keyword will help you to earn some kringles, right? The keyword will help you to earn more kringles. So today, guys, the keyword of the day is society, all right? The keyword of the day is society. So I'm going to put this here on the charts. All right, so I'll put this here right now. Today's keyword is society, okay? Today's keyword is society. All right, so this is it. Let me now show you how to use the keywords, all right? For those of you who are coming in new, how do you use the keyword? Let me get this, grab this. So let me share the screen and show you how to use the keyword. How do you use the keyword? All you need to do is to go to your Kringle Cash accounts, all right? Go to your Kringle Cash accounts and click on the meetings, all right? Click on meetings here. When you click on meetings, you have mass adoption training, you click there. All right, so when you click on the mass adoption training, you scroll here, okay? Scroll down and you submit the keyword. You can set the keyword here, society, and you click on submit. Click on submit, you find yourself, realize that the keyword has been submitted, okay? Realize that the keyword has been submitted. So that is it, that's the keyword of the day. And once you submit the keyword, you come here, you click on your rewards, all right? It will immediately triggers you have this thing spinning here. So it will immediately triggers your reward to be sent into your wallet in your TBC 009. Okay. We immediately triggers. Okay, boom. So here we are. All right, submitted the keywords, and here we are. So guys, that is it. Okay, that is how you actually get your reward. You must make sure that you submit that very well. Okay, guys, for those of you having technical problems, okay, for those of you having technical problems, you see this is the new member training, right? This is the new member training. Click on the new member training. If you are new, but if you have a technical problem, you click on member helpers, okay? Member helpers is when you have a technical problem. When you click here, it will take you to a Zoom, all right? It will take you to a Zoom where you meet people there that can help you. They are working 24/7, 7 days a week, all right? So just go there. And if you're a new member, you want to understand some of the basics in TBC, just click on the new member training, okay? Click on the new member training, and you get some of the basics of TBC. You want to know about the upcoming training, click on upcoming training. Maybe you don't have time to join now, but you can always go to the schedule. Today's Friday, you can go to Saturday, for example. When you go to Saturday, you're going to have the links and also the time, okay, for a particular training that you want to watch. You can always go there and get some of the leaders. They are fantabulous. You can go help them. All right, ask any question, they will help you. If you have a technical problem, click on member helpers. If you are new, you want to have some insight about what we are doing, you can go there and have all your questions answered. We are doing a kind of advanced training here. And with this, okay, with this advanced training, I tell you, you might be new and you might not really understand exactly what we are doing here, all right? So don't worry, we'll explain to you gradually in the new member training. Okay, guys, that being said, today keyword is society. And today we are going to discuss some of the things that keep society running. I want to see some of you there. Maybe you can go to the chat area. What are some of these things that keep our society running? What are some of the things that keep, just write it there on the chat, that what keeps society running? Just write, what do you think? Anyway, just say what you think that can keep society running. What are some of the things that will make a society to be running? Somebody say fund, somebody say funding. Okay, somebody says funding, somebody says law and order, somebody say money, somebody says, what do we have again? Somebody say good leadership, okay. Somebody say unified society, amenities, somebody say unity, good ideas, honesty, okay. All right, what are some of the things that keep the society running? Somebody say love, self-funding, good and services, good governance, money and food, okay, organization, community, okay, money and education, good leadership and love and peace, members units, good education, fear of God, unity. All right, so wow, people are actually giving the thoughts, collaboration, you know, tolerance, yeah, truthfulness. All right, we have truthfulness, we have good governance, okay, we have good governance, and we have trust, we have serious efforts, unity and organized people, all right, that is it, guys. Okay, so we have lots and lots of ideas, okay. Now, today we shall be discussing society, all right. We have a society as a whole, and we have a lot of things that needs to keep this society running, okay. When you look at our society, I tell you, if there is nothing like electricity, right? We have things like electricity, water, all right? We have things like electricity, we have things like water, we have things like food, we have things like money, you know, those are the things that keeps our society running. If there is no money, there is no water, there is no food, there is no electricity, you know, there's no good governance, you know, there is no love, there is no honesty, so our society will not run very well, okay? Our society will not run very well. And these are the things that life force which is coming up to ask us to organize so that we will be able to provide these things to our society. All right, we shall be able to provide these things to our society. If we don't have a good society, if we don't have a good society, then the world will be chaotic. All right. So when we were born, okay, let me say, when we were born, you have a talent. You have something that God has given to you. Okay, you have something that God has given to you. Some people are talking of roads. Of course, we have good roads. We need to have good roads to keep our society moving smoothly, right? So now, listen, when you were born, you have something that was given to you in box or in your heart of hearts, right? There are some things that were given to you, and those things, they are like your passion. They are like what you have ever wanted to do, all right? You have ever wanted to do something, and but because of maybe lack of fundings, okay? Because of lack of fundings, you have not been able to realize those things. I have people that have good projects. You know, they want to provide water to their society. Their water is dirty. We have some people here that usually comes from Sudan. They have been talking about water, food, and all that. We have them here from Sudan, and they can't just wait to get themselves organized so that we can actually have they can actually have a good society in their area, because they lack water, you know, they lack food, they just lack a whole lot of things. Now, in your heart of hearts, right, you might have something you wanted to do for a very long time now, and you don't have money. You don't have money. You don't have the means. You don't have a way to do that. I have good news for you. I have good news for you, right? I tell you guys, this is the time to put those things down in the form of writings. This is the time for you to write those things down and bring them out. The things that you had in your head, you could not actually bring it out, you know, because you were like, oh, there's no money. Oh, how am I going to why should I even think about this when I don't have the means, you know? And now I tell you, this is it. This is the time to put them down, because Life Force is going to provide fundings to you. And the good news I have to tell you is that what? I was having a discussion with the admin today, and I was like, admin, I have a very good project, you know, and what should I tell the community should be a kind of amount if they want to write their projects. And the admin said, tell the community $10 million. Woo! So guys, you want to have a project? You want to have a project? You have a project you want to put down? Boom, $10 million is what your project should worth. That is something that you should be writing right now, putting those projects together. I'm not saying that your project must be 10 million, but let us have a cap, okay? Let us have a level, all right? That $10 million is what we want to work with. You want to have a project of electricity in your area, write a project of $10 million. You want to have a project of water in your area, write a project of $10 million. You see how big it is? I know that some of you are asking this question, should I work with my local currency, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can still convert, right? And work in dollars, all right? Because I tell you, when you convert some of this into your local currency, your head will be spinning right now. And when you convert $10 million into your local currency, your head should be spinning right now like you are going crazy. What? Do you know what you're talking about? $10 million, you know? So you can now see the big picture, okay? You can now see the big picture, how powerful Life Force can be, how ready Life Force is waiting. It's just waiting for us, okay? Life Force is just waiting for us to organize, okay? Life Force is just waiting for us to organize so that we can receive these fundings. These fundings will not come to you if you are not organized, if you don't put all the necessary paperwork together. I tell you, another good news today that I have to tell you is that as from next week, the admin of TBC will be contacting the leaders of the Life Force in different countries to actually send you documents for you to organize your country. As what Life Force, all the documents that Life Force wanted to put in place, The admin of TBC, he has those documents. Here, I have it also. And those documents you'll be sending to the leaders of Life Force in different countries so that you should see all what it takes. Woo! I had a meeting today with my people in the office, and they were like, what? Those documents, they are so powerful. I have no right to share it with you today, guys, but the admin will be sending the documents to the leaders. So you'll see that you have all the reasons to get organized right now. Okay? You have every reasons to get organized right now and start putting your projects together. Your project should be community projects. It doesn't matter what project you have. Go to your heart. What are those things that you have always wanted to do? This is the time for you to do it and put it down. Have you ever wanted to build motherless home? Have you ever wanted to build orphanages? You wanted to, what have you? What do you want to do? But you never had the funding. Put it down. Write them down. $10 million is at your doorstep. Are you going to open the door and collect it? What are the key to open that door? Get an assembly in your country. Get rectified and put the projects together. And before you know it, fundings will be flowing. Okay? Fundings will be flowing. So get those projects. Get these projects together. All right? So the minimum is $10 million. I see people saying that $10 million is not enough. Oh, come on. Don't exaggerate things, guys. Yeah. Start small. Don't exaggerate things, okay? I know that some of you have a lot of community projects you want to work. Start small. I tell you, you might be saying $10 million, and when they give you, you might not be able to manage it. If they give you higher than that, so start with 10 million, okay, for the projects. For me, it's huge. I tell you, for me, it's huge. So guys, you see that it is high time we start organizing ourselves, okay? As from next week, we have a lot of things that are going to happen. Admin of TBC is going to, they are programming right now, okay? They are programming. And as from next week, you, admin, will be able to select people from different states to put down their project, to organize 30 individuals, okay? And as for that, and also the leaders of the different groups, all right, will be receiving documents to, they'll be receiving documents to follow, to see what it takes to get their assemblies ratified. So you're going to have all those documents next week. The admin of TBC will give you those documents to study, but it will not go directly to here, all right? It will go to the leaders of their assemblies in all their countries. So you guys will be having those documents. Guys, I tell you, a lot of things are happening. Time is very short. We don't have time. You need to get your country ratified. You need to get your state ratified, receive these documents, and then get your country ratified, get this project ratified. The project will start, you know, they'll be organized at the national level, at the regional level, and at the cities level. So regional can be state, you know, and the cities level. So this is what is going to happen. And everybody, you can bring your projects at the city level, you bring these projects to the state level take it to the national level, and the national level will now take it to USA, where we shall have the people in charge with Ken Gargan, all right, to actually get your project rectified. You are going to see all this in the document. Today, for those of you who were with me today in my office, we were actually working on the documents, and we were putting things together, and people were excited. When you look at the project, let me just give you a glimpse of what you are going to see, guys. You're going to see environmental areas where it involves law, areas that will involve security. You're going to see areas that will receive fundings, project management, you know, essentials. You're going to see people that will do assessment, okay? People that will do some assessment of the needs of the people. There'll be people to do that. There's just a whole lot in that document. Oh my God, I was so excited when I saw this document, and I was like, what? This is something that is so big. It's so big. You're going to have project coordinators, you know, officials, councils, officers, and all that. There's just a whole, you see that Life Force will enable people, is going to enable us to employ millions of people in our country. So get organized. TBC is there Some people are saying that, yeah, we talk a lot about life force because we have the same mission. So TBC is going to help you, all right, through the admin of TBC. It's going to help you to put all these documents together and get rectified, all right? Once we get rectified, boom. And we are having some rumors, like some naysayers saying that you can just go to the Life Force website and send documents and get ratified at once. Like, really? Oh my God. I'm like, fine. If that's what you want to do, fine. Good luck. Good luck to that. For those who don't want to follow the admin's, how can I put it? The admin's directives, all right? If you want to go do it on yourself, by yourself, and I'll say, good luck. We will not deprive you, okay? We will not deprive anybody. All we shall wish you good luck. We need the admin's guidance, right? These documents are huge. The documents are really, oh my God. You guys will be sharing. When your leaders will receive them in your country, you guys will be sharing. And also, you will also realize that as from next week, by the way, the leaders, the assembly leaders, the assembly meetings, we are not going to be exposing ourselves, our project. We don't want to expose our project to everybody, right? We shall have a ground where we meet. And that's why in your Kringle Cash back office, you have a code, okay? You have a code that is being given to you, referring to, in fact, anybody that registers, all right, you have a code. So there will be a time that we'll be doing Zoom meeting, all right? There will be a time that we'll be doing Zoom meetings, and these Zoom meetings, okay, these Zoom meetings should, these Zoom meetings will carry only your code, and we are not going to record it, and we are not going to expose ourselves, all right? So, and I tell you, for those of you who are not going to be active, okay, for those of you who are not going to be active as from this month, if you are not active, your code, you will lose your code and you will automatically be replaced, all right? You automatically be replaced. So if you are in the 30 or in the 30 administrators, yeah, some people are saying that they need more. I tell you, $10 million is the least you might want to write, okay? You write more, that's fine, that's fine. I'm not saying that you must have 10 million, no problem. If you want more, write your project. Or is that it should be good, okay? It should be good. So don't worry about just 10 million. You can write more than 10 million, fine. But I'm just giving you a kind of cap, you know, some things you can work with, okay? Okay, so like I was saying, if you have, oh my God, a lot of distraction here. That's why I don't like to look at the chat when I'm talking, because it's just distracting. Don't send me private messages, okay? Don't send me private messages. I will not be able to read and talking at the same time. And it's distracting somehow, you know? Guys, listen, we have something hot here. Don't get me distracted, man. We have something that's so hot, and my body's very hot now, and I want to pass this message the way it is. So, like I was saying, we shall be having our Zoom meetings, and our Zoom meetings will have our code, and our code, we shall be meeting there. Our meetings will not be recorded. That will be our assembly meetings, right? Where we shall be discussing our project, discussing our things, and those kind of meetings will not be recorded, okay? Those kind of meetings will not be recorded. So as from next month, those of you with expired account that you don't want to pay, you are not going to have your code. Your code will be replaced by somebody who is active. Now, listen, guys, the health assurance is for everybody. The health assurance by Life Force is for everybody. But if you want to enjoy the privilege of getting your assembly rectified and your projects rectified and receive fundings, you should be an active member in TBC. You should be an active member in TBC. Active means that you're paying your program fee, okay? So some of you that want to do it on your own and say that because you don't want to pay the program fee, I'm sorry, guys, you might have difficulties at a certain level. Don't think that things are easy. I saw the documents. It's not biscuits for you to finally get rectified. The documents, there are a lot of documents that need to put in place. And admin is going to guide us, okay? The admin of CBC is going to guide us at each level so that we get rectified, okay? The health assurance card. Now, admin is advising us. Listen, admin is advising us that for us to introduce people, let's talk about the health assurance card that is free for everyone. And now when somebody now signs up, when somebody now comes in and now understand what we are doing, you now introduce him the assembly. You see that? You now introduce the assembly to the person and how he can receive funding. Okay? And how he can receive funding. You understand? So they have assurance cards. Everybody will get it. Fine. And let's not just follow. It can be anytime soon. Just be following updates. Go to the website, unitednetwork.news. Go there, and you'll be receiving updates. Okay? So, oh my God, I need to get some water. Okay? Let me get some water here. Okay. So, if you really want to get guidance from the admin of CBC, okay, want to get some guidance, make sure that you're a paid member. And all those that will not be paying, okay, all those that will not be paying, they will not be able to get this guidance together. They will not be able. All right, I wanted to get some water here. Okay, so all those that will not be active in TBC, if you are not active this month and you are a member in the Life Force Assembly, all right, your code will be given to someone else, he that is consistent. We don't want people coming and going, jumping up and down, coming and going. We want people that are here to stay. All right, we want people that will be here to stay and for us to do it very well. Okay. All right. So, oh my God, look like I'm frozen. Can you hear me? Okay, it looks like I was frozen there for a second.
Yeah, you were frozen, but now it's coming.
Okay. The network, they are jealous of us. You know that we have a lot of things to talk about and they're getting jealous. Okay, so we want people in the assembly that are active, that will be able to, if you want your projects to be looked into and help you get your project rectified, you should be active in TBC community. And of course, admin is going to spend a lot of time helping us to get our project rectified. Right? Admin will spend a lot of time for that. Do you think $30 is much for you for that to happen? Where you get your project rectified very fast and start receiving fundings in millions of dollars in your accounts? Do you think that is too much to ask? No, I don't think so. And besides, that's not the only thing that we are doing, right? If we actually get this set up, boom, before you know it, we have the rotator flowing also. We fill the mass adoption team. Before you know it, we have the food subsidy center set up and we are receiving funding from Life Force. Oh my God, boom. You see how big this is, guys? This is huge. This is huge. So there is just a whole lot we will benefit as we are organizing. As we organize, there's a whole lot that we are going to benefit. Okay. All right. So we are going to take questions. All right. We're going to take questions now and more clarification, or why not reactions? What do you think, Newton? You're my co-host. What do you think about all the updates that we have so far, Newton?
Like you have been saying, it is fantabulous. So in fact, the information is quite terrific, and we are hoping that all of us should become regular and pay our program fee regularly so that we can stay on course, especially those who have already received their codes. It will be quite a shame if you receive a code and then thereafter you lose it again to somebody else. That would be quite a big shame. So we should all try to keep our membership in the correct position so that whatever is coming will always be ahead. We will always be in the front line, as admin said the other day. So that will be in the front line.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Newton, for that great contribution. Amwa, you are here also, you're my co-host. What do you have to say? What do you think about our monologue for today?
Wow. Wow. Today, in fact, I don't know whether I was able to sleep today. It's very, very fantastic. So, in fact, we are praying that you should actually get there, and we are waiting to grab it. In fact, with our two hands.
It's fantabulous, right?
We are. Yes. We are happy. We are hoping for it. Yeah.
Right. Okay, we have many hands that are coming up. Some people want to react. Maybe they have a question. We don't know until we call them up. Let's start with Charity. Charity, you can unmute. Let's hear from you.
Yes. Good afternoon, good evening, Ambassador Bay and all others in the house.
Good afternoon to you.
I don't have a question, but to bless the Lord for the kind of information you have given to us.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And this is going to add many more years to one's lifespan.
Amen.
It's wonderful. God bless the admin for all that he's planning for the community, and you also, who is a very big supporter of this program. Thank you so much. It's awesome. It's wonderful.
You're welcome.
We are grateful to God. We are grateful to God. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much, Mama Charity. Great contribution. Let's hear from Moise. Moise Atebe. Hello? Moise. And of course, Moise.
Oui, bonsoir ambassadeur, bonsoir ambassadeur.
Bonsoir Moïse.
Moïse Atebi de la Côte d'Ivoire, ambassadeur MB.
Comment vous allez?
Oui, ça va ambassadeur.
Ok.
Je vous salue, je salue l'admin. Dieu vous bénisse. Je vous ai écouté, ma foi, j'ai juste compris un peu de tout ce que vous avez dit. Mais je souhaite vraiment que vous fassiez un bref résumé pour nous, un peu francophones présents à cette réunion, parce que vous avez parlé de beaucoup de choses très intéressantes dans votre exposé. Et le deuxième point, c'est que vous avez donné aussi beaucoup d'informations concernant l'IFOS. Si vous pouvez juste donner vraiment une petite explication un peu en français pour nous, vraiment ça va nous aider.
Okay. All right, guys, so you pardon me. Let me speak a little bit of French, okay? So just give me a few minutes. Let me speak a bit of French here to Moïse and some of the people in the French community. Donc, Moïse, c'est que l'admin est en train de dire, aujourd'hui, j'ai reçu le premier document venant de l'IFORCE vers l'admin qui nous donne les guides comment nous allons s'organiser pour que notre rassemblée dans nos différents pays sera ratifiée ou approuvée par les États-Unis, n'est-ce pas, l'organisation depuis les États-Unis. Donc, l'admin va donner ce document à tous les leaders de l'Assemblée dans les différents pays et chacun va voir comment il peut maintenant bien s'organiser dans chaque pays. Et aussi, aujourd'hui, l'admin aussi, il y a eu une discussion avec l'admin. L'admin a parlé, j'ai demandé à l'admin que le projet que nous voulons faire peut être approprié à partir de combien? L'admin dit à partir de 10 millions de dollars pour votre projet, il n'y a pas de problème. Vous pouvez travailler votre projet à partir de 10 millions de dollars. Là, il n'y a pas de stress. Donc, commencez à préparer votre projet. Le projet peut être dans la santé, ça peut être dans la nutrition, l'agriculture, ça peut être dans l'électricité. En fait, je peux dire un projet communautaire. N'est-ce pas? Un projet communautaire, vous pouvez travailler dans ça. Et dans les 10 millions, et pourquoi pas plus, si votre projet est solide. Et donc, il est important qu'on commence déjà à s'organiser très, très rapidement au niveau national, au niveau régional ou niveau régional ou de province et aussi niveau de chaque ville. On doit s'organiser. Et aussi, tous ceux qui ont déjà les codes, l'admin va programmer en sorte que si vous sautez le mois sans payer, on retire votre code, donc votre code sera donné à ceux qui sont actifs. Et le jour que vous allez payer, vous pouvez avoir le code, mais votre place sera déjà prise. Votre place sera déjà prise, on veut les gens consistants dans l'IFOS. dans l'Assemblée. Les gens qui veulent vraiment qu'on regarde leur projet, les gens qui veulent travailler avec nous, ils doivent être consistants pour qu'on essaie de mieux se organiser et pour que vous pouvez bénéficier le fonds qui va venir de Life Force. Mais le document sera partagé la semaine prochaine. Tout le monde va avoir, tous les leaders vont avoir ce document. Ce n'est pas pour tout le monde, mais c'est pour tous les leaders de chaque pays. Et vraiment, ce document va montrer comment vous allez bien organiser. En fait, c'est tellement grand. Ce document est vraiment grand. Il y a tellement de choses dans ce document. Donc, restez scotchés avec vos différents leaders et ils vont vraiment vous aider à partir de la semaine prochaine avec plus en plus des informations. Un peu de résumé pour vous, leader Moïse, c'est bon, c'est ça.
Ok, merci beaucoup, ambassadeur Mbe. Merci beaucoup, ça nous a aidés. Merci beaucoup.
Ok.
Et bonne continuation.
Merci. All right, so guys, that was a bit of French there, you know. Hope I don't have nose bleeding. All right, so let's get another person. All right, let's get another person. We have Caspar from Papua New Guinea. Hello.
Thank you, Ambassador Mbe. Your news to us is fantabulous.
Really fantabulous.
I can't wait to put my assembly together and then prepare my proposal, project proposal for my province or state.
Right.
And Life Force providing us the fiat currency through the projects, through our assemblies. This will really boost TPC community. And all those members are sleeping now will wake up,
Right. Right.
This is great news, Ambassador.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Gaspar from Papua New Guinea. They are doing some great job in that part of the world. And yeah, we'll take another person. Okay, we'll take another person. Lookman, I hope I don't call you last today, so let me call you now. Lookman, I don't want you to accuse me calling you late, so let me call you now. Are you there, Lookman?
I'm there. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, every member. Well, very, very good to be in this meeting today. But my contribution is going to come in form of question.
Right.
And my question is going like this. Now, I am going now to prospect to people about TBC and at the same time about Life Force. Then, though I've started my project, I've been writing. But what is concerning me now, the concern I'm having now is that if I should go out, talk to people, preach to them, heaven and earth about Life Force, how Life Force is going to impact in their life. But if at the end of the day, my project is ratified but not approved, am I going to?
Ratified is the same as approved.
Okay, my project is not approved.
Right.
What am I going to present to my people? Am I not going to end up covering my face, working in my community?
Okay, let me explain.
That's how my question goes.
Yes, so the fear of your project not being ratified, and that's why we are having documentation at each level. That's why the admin is here to guide us at each level. So have some degree of confidence, okay? And I tell you, if you think that your project will not be ratified, you are correct. If you think that you are the first project to be ratified, you are correct. So what are you thinking right now? All right? I think that my project will be the first to receive funding in this community. Am I right or am I right?
You are correct.
So what are you thinking? What you are thinking, you are activating the atmosphere, the universe to give you what you are thinking. What are you thinking right now? Pay attention on what you are thinking. Be careful, okay? Be careful. What you think, you become. So now, what you need to know is that you are not only going to be the person, you are not only, we can have more than 1,000 projects. You can still be in a community where there is a project that has been ratified and your community, let's take for example, let's say you are you're in Nigeria, right?
I'm in Nigeria, yes.
Okay, let's take an example, Enugu. Let's say in Enugu, we have an assembly there, okay, in Enugu. And now, among the 1,000 projects that were sent from Enugu, we have 500 that were approved and they received fundings. Do you think that is going to, don't you think that is going to play a very big role in your community, even if your personal project was not approved? So don't look at the bigger picture in the sense that you don't only have to think about what if my project is not rectified. If your project is not rectified, you can modify it. It doesn't mean that it's a whole country that the project will not be rectified. It's just a particular one project. And by so doing, you get another, you receive help. And that's why the admins keep saying that we need guidance. There'll be documentation at each step so that your project should be approved. Why should you even think that your project will not be approved? In fact, I'm far from thinking like that. I can never think like that for 1 second. I cannot. If you think about it, it will come. In fact, even in my dream, if I dream that my project was not approved, I have to wake up, even in a dream. So don't think like that. That's why those of you who will be active, they are going to be following you gradually at each step to get your project approved. You understand?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question?
No, I think that will be all for now. I'm not the only one in the meeting.
All right. Let's hear from Paulinus.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, there's a question I want to ask. Please, in the state level or in the leadership of the state level, how are they going to select the leaders? That is the one that will organize the state level assembly, because
the admin will use the same procedure how he selected the national leaders. The same procedure we use.
Okay, the state level.
Yeah.
So when are we expecting it? Because people that we are already put in the system, they have already started asking us, when are we going to organize the assembly in the state level? And there was a time that I think they said this week that we're going to see those leaders in the state level, and I think by now they're not seeing anything. So I don't know what feedback.
It's kind of, I don't know. Your network is, I don't know. We can't really hear you very well.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, even though not too clear. Go ahead.
I said what actually time will I tell people that are asking me when are they going to start organizing the state assembly?
Next week.
Okay, next week.
At the state level, yes, next week.
All right,
they just want to, they're actually testing it right now. So by next week, the programmers will launch it, I don't know, sometime next week. Any day next week, we'll have it. At the state level. Okay?
So, can you hear me?
Yeah. I said next week.
So, just like the leaders that were selected in the national level was giving the data of the whole people that register in their countries. It's
Right.
still the same way that the leader that is selected in the state will be giving the data of the people in his or her states.
Correct.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so we'll take another person, right? We'll take Chung 70. Unmute Chung.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, greetings to all in the house, please. Yeah, yesterday I complained of my wallet. So they said I should go and they showed me the system that I will use. So I really used it and send it. And it goes, but I'm still waiting for the reply. I just wanted to confirm that I really submit it and then it went.
Okay, fantastic. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
Okay. Do you have a question?
Yes.
Do you have another question you want to ask?
No, for the moment, sir.
Okay, great. So let's take another person. All right. Let's hear from Apostle. Is it Apostle Paul? Let's hear from Apostle.
Ambassador.
Hello. What is happening in Nigeria with network today? We can't hear you guys very well.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ambassador, my question is, the first one is, I want to actually know this. You made a point when you said those that are active, that means those that have an assembly code, they will lose their code if they don't remain active in the month of September. Okay, so, and then you made mention of everybody is going to get his or her life health assurance card. So the health assurance card, is it those just for those that have that, or every division? Or if it's for those that have that assembly code?
No, the health assurance cards. The health assurance card is for everybody, active or non-active, is for everybody.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But if you want us to follow, guide you each step by step to get your project rectified, you must be an active member in TBC. That's the price you pay.
Okay.
Right.
I appreciate. The next question, Ambassador. Let's say I am a state leader now, and then I'm coming up with a project that, let's say presently I'm in Nasarawa State. So, and then let's say I'm a leader, I'm a state leader in Nasarawa State. Then I'm coming up with a project that I want to carry out, let's say in Adamawa State. Is it okay or is not justified like that?
Like you want to carry a project, you are from another state, you want to carry a project in another state. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Is it possible?
No, it's not possible. Because there will be another assembly there.
Okay.
So you only carry a project in your state where you belong. Because all the states will have their assemblies and their projects.
Where you register.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay. I appreciate you, Ambassador.
Oh, thank you. Any other question? Any other question?
Not at all. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right. God bless
no
you
problem.
too.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. We'll take another person. All right. Let's hear from Michael. Michael, on mute.
Thank you, Embe, and all the co-admins in this meeting. I'm Michael Gatia from the land of champions, Kenya.
Kenya.
Yes. Now, this is very exciting news that you have brought forward. We are really anxiously waiting to see the assemblies formed and ratified, and the funds start flowing. And thank you for giving us hint that from next week, there will be a lot of activities towards that. And so I appeal to every member that has attended this meeting to have a positive mind. Right. You know, they say that what you think is what you get, or what you say is what you get. So let us say that we are going to get our assemblies ratified and the funds flowing to the people that we love. All the divisions love the people in the ground, because we have always been giving them the gift, poverty. Come, we shall all channel them to the people in the ground. So thank you so much for hinting to us that admin is really working hard on making sure that people get the real information and be able to put up their projects with information, the correct information, so that all the projects are ratified. So my question is, so the assembly, are they all going to come up with individual projects, or is just the group projects?
Well, no, it's individual. If you have a project, it should be projects, okay? And your project should be gearing towards the community. Let your community be able to benefit from your projects. So you can, in your project, you'll be paid as an administrator. You can decide to say, okay, in this your project, you'll be paid $1,000 a week because you are the administrator of this project, and you have to be paid for being an administrator. And in your project, you can include a house. You can include a house, for example. You include a house of your own. You include a car of your own, for example. Those are your rewards if your projects are ratified. Those are the things that you gain from your projects. Understand?
Okay.
So it must not be group projects, individual projects.
Okay. Oh, that is super. So it means all of us can come with the projects. Can be even be having 30 projects in a city like Nairobi.
I tell you, Michael, when the document I saw today, my head was spinning. I've been having like headaches since morning because there is work. There is work on the table.
Okay.
Some people feel that it's just as easy as they think. When I saw the first document, I say it's like 10 pages. There is work on the table.
Wow. Wow, that is great.
Yeah.
At least you have prepared our minds to get ready to do the work.
Right.
And the work also might be demanding, but we shall do it. Okay. Thank you so much, Embe.
You're welcome, Michael. Okay, so that was Micah, guys. So we're going to take another person. All right, so let's hear from John Doe. Hello, John Doe. John Doe, you can unmute. All right, while waiting for John Doe to come, let's take Ebenezer. Ebenezer, unmute.
Good afternoon.
Okay, John Doe, here you are. Go ahead.
Okay, John Doe, here you are. Right. Good afternoon, Sembe.
Good afternoon.
It's like I'm not clear about
the kind of echo coming. I don't know what's going on.
Is it okay now? Is it okay now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, go ahead. It looks like you have two. I don't know, two equipment on.
Is it okay now?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it okay now?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to be clear between I want to be clear between the individual project and the assembly project in the same city. Assuming I'm part of the assembly in the city, and the assembly have a project to develop in the city.
There is nothing like assembly projects. You have your projects, okay? Now your team, the team will look into the project. Bring the project to the team, to the. Let me mute. I'm having a lot of. We're having a lot of background sound. You know, let me explain. Then I can unmute. You can ask your question. There is nothing like assembly projects. Okay. Bring your project. What is the thing that you have always wished to do in your heart of hearts? What is that thing? Write it down. Bring it out. Bring these projects. The team will look into the projects, maybe at the state level, okay? And then they will channel it to the national level. They will look into that. And then now they will send it to the states, to US, for you to be able to receive fundings. And when you receive these fundings, okay, your community will benefit from the project. If you have a project, it is your project, but you are not the one to, you cannot realize the project alone. You need people to work with. You cannot work the project alone. And let's say in your team, you have 50 projects that you have sent, and then maybe 10 of those projects are ratified. Automatically, all of you in that team got a job. It's not like you just have it and do it alone. No, all the team will have, you always be busy. You always be busy. So there's nothing like the assembly, they are just administrators to work in helping you in the project. You understand that, John?
I've understood it. I've understood that. Okay, I'm clear. I'm clear now.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay.
Okay.
Let's take another person. John, sorry, Ebenezer. Are you here now? You can unmute Ebenezer.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Alvin. Good afternoon, Mr. Derek. How are you?
I'm doing fantabulous.
Fantabulous man. How is admin too?
Admin is doing fantabulous.
Okay. So my third question is that now just about the vaccine that is going on in our community. We need, I'm asking that, what is the time that we are going to finish our food subsidy? So we must make things fast because what is coming to the country is very bad. So we must think ahead so that we make our food subsidy and our committee and our insurance, everything must be fast so that we can get into our TBC moving forward to the country. And admin and Mr. Derek, I'm asking that, please, what some of us, our TVCs, we want to pay billionaire program in our back office, but as has done, some of us we cannot pay back to the office, but we don't have the Bitcoin cash, and we have paper money. How can we going to pay this money into our back office?
Which country are you?
I'm in Ghana.
Oh, okay. I want to present you to somebody. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Amwa, are you here? This guy, I tell you, the person I'm giving you is fantabulous.
Yes, please, I'm here.
All right. So I have somebody for you. He needs help.
Okay.
So,
is he in Ghana?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys can communicate your phone numbers on the chat, and you're good to go, Ebenezer.
Okay.
All right. He will help you. Just give him cash, and then he will help you pay for you. All right, Amwa?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Fantabulous.
Okay,
So,
Mr. Amwa. Okay. I'll get your number.
Correct. That is it on the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question?
And admin, hello.
Yes.
And admin, I'm asking that the program committee, DBC committee, what is the end of the program that is going to end up for the food subsidy? Is it going to end, or is
what is the what?
Are we doing it continuous? Is it have a time to end, or we are doing it throughout to December?
Admin wants to put in 1,000 food subsidy center. All right. So, are you going to be among the 1,000? That's the question.
Okay, I'm going to be one of them, surely. Okay, thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, let's make it happen. Okay, let's hear from Mark. I think Mark is from Papua New Guinea. All right. Mark should be like 3 a.m. in Papua New Guinea right now. Are you Papua New Guinea or is it Philippines? I don't know.
Papua New Guinea, sir.
Fantabulous. Great. Let's hear from you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Mbe and every TVCNs around the globe. I've got a little question to ask. As for the life force, can it fund my local community project?
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Yes. Write it down.
Okay.
Get in contact with Caspar. Get in contact with Caspar. You know Caspar?
No, not yet.
Oh, Caspar, are you still here? He's in Papua New Guinea, and he's the leader in that community. You can get to him, and you guys can work together. Caspar, are you here?
Yes, Ambassador, I'm around here.
Okay, good.
I'm from Medang.
All right.
I'm from Medang.
Mark is here. I think you know a lot of what is going on. So, Mark, just communicate your number there on the chat, and you guys are good to go. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mark, you can go to your back office. You see my name. I was appointed by the creator to be the leader for my province, assembly for my province. So you go
Thank
to
you
back
very
office,
much.
you see my name and you get my contact number.
Okay, thank you very much, Jasper. I'll catch
You're
with
welcome.
you. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you, Ambassador.
Tembe, and every division.
Great.
Thank you very much.
All right, so great. Let's take another person. All right, let's take another person. Onyemechi, you can unmute. Let's hear from you, Onyemechi.
Ambassador, good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, we're getting some
Please,
background noise.
hello, Ambassador.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay. Please, I want to know about our mama, Odaya.
Yes.
I've not been hearing from her since all the while.
She's fine. She's just busy.
Okay, okay.
She's busy. She has a lot of
Please,
things that she's
okay.
Yeah.
So, since that, I registered my assembly under my city. Can I organize my assembly of 30 in the state and we make it?
Yeah, you can start organizing the 30 who are active, and we'll take it from there, right? You guys will work with your state leaders and also the national leaders. You guys will work together.
Okay, but the city or the state, can I organize in the city?
Yeah, why not? Where do you want to belong? Is it you want to be in the state level or the city level?
I want to belong. I belong in the city level because I put my. I registered under the city.
Okay, good. So, yeah, organize the city level. But remember, you cannot be in two assemblies. You can only be in one assembly.
Okay, one assembly, either city or state.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we have another person. All right, let's maybe another unmute. Nick Cortez. Nick Cortez.
Oui, bonsoir, ambassadeur.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir à toute la communauté. Vraiment, merci pour l'information que vous venez de nous porter parce que c'est très fantastique à écouter et par rapport à l'arrivée du document surtout. Et tout montre à merveille que nous avançons à grands pas vers le dernier tournant. Et il serait temps que toute la communauté se réveille parce que TBC, c'est le meilleur programme qui puisse véritablement aider l'humanité. Et je vous dis aussi merci pour la brève traduction plutôt en français que vous avez eu à nous donner. Et pour passer aux questions, je voudrais savoir par rapport à la rédaction des projets, un leader doit se tenir par rapport à sa localité d'où il provient ou bien il doit pouvoir le faire en fonction de là où il réside.
Je n'ai pas suivi la dernière question. Il doit faire en fonction de... Oh, attendez. Enlève encore votre micro.
D'accord, merci bien. Donc, je demandais par rapport à la rédaction des projets, et un leader de l'administration
Oh. Le réseau dérange, Nick. Peut-être vous avez écrit, on n'arrive pas à vous suivre. Network problem. Okay. Okay, so let's take another person. Crypto Trainer. Yourself from Crypto Trainer. Unmute yourself. Crypto Trainer. Okay. Crypto Trainer, looks like we can get to. Let's hear from Juliet. Unmute yourself, Juliet.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you for the great work. And I can see now we are going to be very, very busy.
Of course, we are going to be very, very busy. I think that, I tell you, my head was
Yes,
spinning around. We're going to be very busy.
Come again?
We are going to be very, very busy. You're right. You're right.
We can see that now the work is really beginning, and what we've been praying for that.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
the work is beginning. True.
It's getting
So there is no
serious.
sleeping, like it's getting serious.
Right. Like
So we've got to be serious on the ground and start our work. If we work to make sure that our assemblies are rectified, and then we are good to go.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, my only thing was just to say thank you for giving us that latest information. So meaning we are going to be too busy now.
Very busy. Very busy.
Yeah, thank you for the good work. Good evening to everyone in the house. Let's really rejoice as Tibetians that our time has come.
That is it. Yeah, and that time is now. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much, Juliet, for your contribution. Okay, let's take another person. We have Malupe Finis. Malupe. I don't know if I pronounced that very well. Please pardon me. You can unmute Madlupi. Okay, you can unmute. All right, Malupi. And we also have Ludwig Kampukia. Unmute. Okay, unmute.
Good evening, Derek and leaders. I'm from Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
From Papua New Guinea. I have a question here.
Right.
I have heard from your presentation, like each members, each members, at least a limit of $10 million for projects. Like for my case,
you can have more. It must not be 10 million, but 10 million is an idea, you know. You can have more, no problem. All is that your project should be solid.
Like I have identified from my society, given the isolation from a rural area, kids walk about 3 days before they reach the nearest secondary school. And being a teacher myself, and I've been involved in writing proposals then for schools to get funding. Now this opportunity is good, but then I'm just asking if can you clarify? I also have my people from rural areas, and then I'm thinking of helping my people through a housing scheme, and also this an high school to keep students closer to their parents instead of walking 3 days before reaching the nearest high school. So, is it possible to put the two together in one write-up or separate? Thank you.
Okay, so the best advice is to take one project and concentrate on that one project and make it good, you know. Don't get yourself congested with many projects. Just take one project. Work on that one project and make it very excellent, you know. You understand?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so we'll take another person. We'll take another person here now. Sake Jean. Unmute. Jean Sake. Okay. Zake Jean not there, so we'll take another person. Ngong R. Ngong R. On mute.
Good evening, all Tibetians. Good evening, Ambassador Mbe.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for everything. I've listened to the meeting all along, and it's fantastic, fantabulous, as you would say it. I wanted to find out. I have a worry. I'm in Yaoundé, right here in Yaoundé, and I have some prospects that are purely French. And sometimes they follow up. So I wanted to find out, have a platform, what's a platform that we can include them into. That would be very great.
Okay, do you have my number that I can send to you, and I can include them in the WhatsApp platform. You don't mind? You have my number?
All right, I will send it. Yes, I have. I think I will send it to you through WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'll just give you the link, and you just add all of them on the WhatsApp forum for Cameroon. Then next week we shall be building. When the administration will give us access to build at the state level, we shall build the people in Yaoundé, and we shall be visiting you guys to impact people and educate people on what we want to do. Okay.
Fantastic. I'll be very grateful.
Don't worry. Just keep calm. We are working. We are working.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So we'll take another person. Ruben. Hello, Ruben. Ruben, you can unmute.
Yes.
Wow. The network is really bad today. I don't know what's going on. Ruben?
I'm very happy. Yes. I'm very happy today.
Okay.
Of the news you put today. Yes. What a question.
The network is not good, Ruben. Ruben. So sorry. The network is not good, Ruben. Maybe you can write there on the chat and we can look into that. Okay. So sorry, the network is not good. So we'll take another person. Umbidu. Yeah.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Hello.
You actually have excited us today. It's
Okay.
really a motivational one, yes.
Thank you.
We don't need to keep it to ourselves. We need to let others know what is going on in TBC, those who are sleeping, actually. It's interesting to hear things like this. But I have these, yesterday during the meeting, I remember that admin mentioned that one can change whether his city or something, like in a country, you can change from one city to another. But he said that there's a software that is still going on. When it is ready, that would happen. Why I'm asking this is that I have, like we have been discussing, it's good to get a project and take care of it. I might decide, like I was asking the other day, instead of remaining in the town, the capital, and then doing a project there that the government may have been doing haphazardly, let me go to the hinterland, to the village, and I organize my people there and be able to get new 30 people who will become active too, so that we can form another assembly and then the project come on from there. Because this project that I am eyeing is a long time we'll be thinking about it. People are producing food, but they cannot move the food to the town because there is no road, especially at this time of rainy season. And there have been all efforts, individual efforts, communal efforts, but it has just meant nothing because nothing has happened. So I'm just thinking that God is in a way hearing our prayer. But that can only work, like I said, if there is an opportunity for one to now move from where I had already registered to another community.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to edit your city as from next week.
Okay.
They are working on it. You'll be able to edit that. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. It's my pleasure. So that gives me the code so that I know exactly where to push my business.
The pleasure is ours. Thank you. All right. So we have Infinix. Infinix, you did not raise your hands. Why are you asking me why I'm not calling you? If you want me to call you, raise your hands like any other person. Don't come and tell me why am I not calling you. Okay, raise your hand now.
No, actually, he was raising his hand physically. He didn't know You didn't know. Do it.
Okay, you can unmute now. Infinix unmutes. You can unmute now. Let's hear from you.
Good evening,
Oh,
Ambassador.
How are you?
You finally today.
Yeah, we are getting some shocking background noise. I don't know. Check your mic. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Can hear you.
Okay. So yesterday I attended the meeting. I tried to talk, but he didn't call me.
So sorry. So you have to always look at where you have reaction. On the menu area, you look at where you have reaction, and then you click there. You will see raise hand. So we're able to see you. Okay.
Okay. So
Can you see that now?
live force, so I've been. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello. So I want to write on my own project. So very big farm. So there will be Gary, there will be coffee, so many things. Yam. So maybe like if I can have like that can $50 or $30 million. Be okay. And I've paid for my 1 year fee.
Fantabulous. Congratulations. Keep it up. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's true, we didn't get everything, but looks like you already have your project, you want to put it down, and you have paid for your billionaire annual billionaire fee. That's awesome. Great, great. Okay, where are you calling from?
Yeah, from Nigeria.
Oh, I see. You guys are magical. You guys are awesome.
So which of the people I will meet so that I submit my project to them?
No, the first thing is to get to an assembly. All right, get you an assembly at the state level. So next week we shall be organizing at the state level, and your assemblies will be ratified before any funding comes in. You must organize first before you start submitting projects. I tell you because when I saw the document, each assembly will have a website. So when I saw that, where people were able to submit their projects. So there's work, guys. There's a whole lot of work. So just be working to get an assembly in your area first, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Please, one more question. Sometimes my wallet will increase, sometimes it will drop. So why
I think sometimes there is because we are actually our price comes from the grains of gold. So sometimes grains of gold in the market, there might be some little fluctuation with grains of gold, and that can affect our wallet sometimes, but not too much. All right. If it is too much, check whether money has been removed from your wallet. But if it's just small fluctuation, know that it's grains of gold in the market that has been that is actually affecting us. Okay. You understand? I don't know what's going on. Is it my network or is network? Okay, so we'll take another person, then we'll see. We have A17. A17 on mute.
Oui, allô.
Hello?
Bonsoir, ambassadeur.
Okay, Nick. Okay, Nick.
Voilà. Donc, j'avais un souci de connexion, voilà.
Okay.
Donc, je posais la question pour savoir par rapport à la soumission des projets. Et je pense avoir compris qu'une administration, disons, d'une ville donnée ne peut pas développer un projet pour une autre ville, c'est ça?
Non, votre projet est pour votre ville.
Pour votre ville. Et comment est-ce qu'on détermine la ville? C'est la ville que nous avons choisie au moment de la
La ville que vous avez choisie.
Ah, nous on a cru que c'était notre ville de résidence qu'on demandait.
La ville que vous avez choisie.
Est-ce que ça
Mais
serait
vous pouvez
possible
changer. La semaine prochaine, vous pouvez changer. Mettez la ville que vous voulez.
D'accord, bien reçu, ambassadeur. Au-delà de ça, par rapport au document dont vous avez parlé, et il sera en double version ou bien ça sera toujours en anglais?
Ça sera en anglais, mais on va trouver une façon de traduire en français pour tout le monde, ou toutes les langues.
Thank you very much, ambassadeur.
Maintenant, tu parles l'anglais. Oh là là.
Oui, je dois faire des efforts.
OK.
Impératif. Thank you very much, ambassadeur.
OK. Aujourd'hui, à cause du travail, on a avec quelqu'un qui vient des centres linguistiques et je vais beaucoup travailler avec elle. Donc, peut-être, elle va beaucoup nous aider aussi. Okay, so I'm going to prank quelqu'un. We'll take another person. A17, you can unmute now. Let's hear from you, A17. A17, unmute. What's going on with A17? Okay, maybe your network. We also have Dio, Sakejan. Dio. Sorry. So we'll take the best. We'll take another the best. The best.
Hello, Ambassador.
Hello.
I'm not speak English. I want, if you beg me, I can send my message in French.
Okay.
It's possible?
Yes. Right.
Thank you. Thank you. S'il vous plaît, Monsieur l'ambassadeur, le mardi passé, je vous ai posé une question, savoir si le projet va être traité en anglais ou en français. Vous m'avez dit non, que vous allez vous renseigner auprès de l'admin. Voici, c'est possible. C'est juste à cause de cela.
Le projet?
Oui, pour la rédaction du projet. Ça va être fait en français.
Écris à votre langue. Ne vous en faites pas, écris à votre langue.
Merci beaucoup, ambassadeur. Allez, beaucoup de courage.
Merci, merci. Okay. Any other person want to say something? You can unmute. Let's hear from you. We have a lot going on. Another question on the chat. Some person said that, meaning at the end, if my project did not accept, I will not benefit from Life Force. Oh my God, I didn't say that. I did not say that, okay? Why are you only thinking about me, my? Why are you people only thinking about my projects? Don't think like that. Your project might not be approved. Another person's project might be approved. You will still benefit from it as an administrator in that project. So the main thing now is to organize yourself. Stop thinking about self. Think about us. All right? Stop thinking about self. And why should you even think that your project will not be approved? Trust the process. We are not organized yet. And you are only thinking my projects. Oh, ye of little eyes. Where is your faith? Where is your faith? My people perish because they don't have faith. You are now thinking of failure when it has not come. Oh my God. This is not fantabulous at all. Stop thinking stop thinking of failure. It will come to you. Think about success. Juliet, you want to say something about this? Juliet, unmute.
Thank you, Mbe, the great TVCN. I love your training. Okay, my name is Juliet from Papua New Guinea. I don't have many things to say, just one word. I'm really 100% confident. I don't worry about anything that comes, because on the first day that I can't remember the month and the date, but Mr. Edmin, the TPCN, Mr. Edmin said we have to pay our admin fee. From that day, I started to pay my admin fee. So until today, I'm really happy because I have met the payment and did the payment 100%. So I don't have any doubt. Whatever that comes, I'm happy. And the blessing that comes, I know I will enjoy the blessing. So I thank you, CMB, for your training. I've learned a lot from your training. I've watched your YouTube, and like whenever my family and friends, my downliner that I registered them, they have questions. By watching your YouTube, I answer the questions. I help them out, just going through your YouTubes. So I'm really thankful for a great leader like you, Sembe. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I feel like I want to cry. Thank you, Juliet. if I was a lady now, like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm crying.
And one more thing, Sembe, because from the start I joined TBC. I was introduced when I went to Philippines. A Filipino lady introduced TBC to me. That was in 2016 September. I was there.
Wow.
And that's the time that I joined TBC. But because in my country, I don't have a good leader that trained me. Like I just gave up. I was just there until I came across, I was on Facebook, and I came across Mr. Trust.
Right.
And Mr. Trust, we were friends on Facebook, and he's the one who trained me. And now that I thank Mr. Trust very much, because he's a great leader. He trained me, and I am signed under Mr. Trust, not a Papua New Guinean. So I am Mr. Trust downliner, yeah. So I have lots of my downliners, and he's a great leader. He trained me, and he really helped me. And now that I'm here today, so I was trained by a Cameroon leader.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you, Mr.
We are proud of
Mbe.
you. We are proud of you, Juliet. You are fantabulous, okay?
Yes, and now that like our leader Caspar, we have 22 provinces in Papua New Guinea. I'm from Chimbu. I'm from the highlands of Papua New Guinea, and Mr. Caspar is from the coastal area. He's the leader in Medang, and the Henry in Kimbe, the leaders, and they we all represent each province. I represent my own province.
Right.
In Chimbu. So we have 22 provinces. So I'm so glad that I represent my province now. So I'm really ready to work with Caspar and all the Papua New Guinean leaders. Thank you, Sembe. That's all.
Go.
Thank you.
Go. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right. All right, guys. This is a great leader. You saw her journey. This is a great leader from Papua New Guinea working with Caspar and the rest. You guys are awesome. Let's make it happen. If you're watching my YouTube channel, guys, don't always forget to subscribe and always hit the like button. That is all I'm asking from you, okay? So, yeah, you're doing a great job. Okay, guys, we have another person, but before then, somebody asked a question here. Ambassador, we have received assembly code, but without names. Yes, for the meantime, you're not going to have names because we don't want to expose your names to any person. That's for security reason too. How can you know which assembly you belong to? The leader of that state will call you. You belong to. If the project is ratified, will the funding come to my bank account or the assembly general accounts? Okay, don't worry. When we reach the bridge, we shall cross, right? All is that you will receive fundings. But I'm not too sure it will come to your bank account. Because you are going to have 30 administrators, and you decide who is the treasury. You decide who is the chairperson. You decide a lot of officers, right? So you have you have an account that you have to give account to. I saw in the document you have an evaluation team that will always evaluate what you guys are doing. So it might not come to you personally. It will come to the administrators of that assembly, and then you will be paid as an administrator of your projects. Okay, you'll be paid for that. So I'm so sorry, darling. It will not come to your bank account. Well, we'll get more answers on this as we move forward, okay? Don't worry about that. We'll get more answers on this as we move forward. Okay, so we have another person here in the name of Memel Apollos. You can unmute, Emel. Go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you. Check out your sound, Emel. I don't know what's going on. Is it your network or something? Just try to click the sound, the mic, so that we'll be able to hear. We can hear you. Meme. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can write there on the chat. So we'll read. Okay, we'll take another person. Hopilites. Hypilites. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name very well.
Yeah, let me start by appreciating you guys, admin and ambassador and the good people of TBC. I'm proud and happy to belong to this community, and I'm sure at the end of the day, we shall all have cause to smile. I want to thank God also for the wisdom He has given whoever has put this committee together, and you guys who are championing the cause.
Right.
Keep praying and trusting God for wisdom. At the end of the day, like I said, we shall all celebrate and rejoice.
Yeah.
Now, two short questions. Number one, I'm currently in the UK.
Okay.
But my project, it's like an orphanage.
Right.
I want to put back in Nigeria. So is it possible for me to live in the UK and do a project back in Nigeria? That's number one. Number two, most times when these meetings are held, I'm either at work or engaged in some other thing. Is it possible to have a way of getting information that was disseminated during the meeting, after work?
Yeah, this particular
thirdly,
one.
Is it time is of essence? I don't know whether there's a time limit for this meeting. If it starts at 4, is there any time that you have to air because time is of essence and many of us have other things that we need to attend to?
Right. This meeting is 2 hours. The meeting is 2 hours, right? Let me start the last question. The meeting is 2 hours, all right? So we start 4 p.m. West African time, 2 hours, 6 p.m. we close. Sometimes, because of many questions, we can extend like 30 minutes more because of sometimes we have a lot of questions depending on the subject for that day. All right, and the meetings are not recorded because the admin don't want his voice to be recorded for now for security reasons. The admin don't want to spend more money for security. So he will want to put many things private. And also, I'm not too sure whether you can be in UK and realize a project on the Nigeria or your country of origin. We'll still need to find out about that. I can't confirm that for now. Okay.
Okay, for the second one,
right.
It does not necessarily have to be recorded. Maybe like in the WhatsApp page, just to put the salient points that were mentioned at the meeting for information for those who were not able to attend.
Yeah, for those of you. Yeah, for those of you who are in my WhatsApp group, I don't know whether you're in my WhatsApp group. I always send out audio messages. I don't know whether you always get them, but I always send out audio messages like daily. Not daily anyway, because I'm so busy with other things, but at least 3 times a week, there are always audio messages that I send to my group. Okay.
How can I get into your WhatsApp, please?
All right. So let me just give you the link here privately. All right. So that you can join, and there we discuss only TBC, nothing else.
I know.
All right. So if you post anything about other businesses or you prospect people behind on other programs, if they report you, it will just kick you out. So we are strictly TBCians, nothing else. All right. So let me just send it to you right now. Okay. So sometimes I send audio messages into this group, and yeah. So let me message you now. Okay, that's the link. You can join. You can join. That's the link to the group. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. See you soon. Talk later.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, so let's hear from Gina. I don't know what's going on. Let me unmute. Okay, Gina, unmute again.
Hello, Mbe. How are you today?
I'm doing fantabulous.
That's great. So my question deals with an assemblies.
Right.
So I have noticed, you know, for the United States of America, I am pretty sure I remember the admin saying there's already a National Assembly for the USA.
Okay.
So I went and looked, you know, in the back office of TBC, you know, where it shows, you know, you can look for your country and see, you know, all the codes of the different people that are, you know, in for your country. And he has a leader there. My concern and issue with this, with the USA, is if there's already a National Assembly,
right,
and
so
he put one, you know, leader there for that. How is that going to help us in the USA when we already have one, a National Assembly? Two, you know, I've looked at all it shows like their code and the city and the state that they're in. And I have noticed that not in one city or one state in the USA is there one place where there's even close to 30 people in one area, you know, so for one state. In my state, personally, it's me and my children, and that is it, literally, so far.
So
how, and what I'm doing personally, I'm going to try to do on my own with getting, you know, my children, and I'm going to get the rest of my family members in, and that'll be half of the 30, and then I'll have to find 30 more people. I'm going to try to set an assembly from my county, because even though, you know, on that page when we sign up for the assembly on TBC, it don't show counties, but in America we have counties too.
Right, right.
So I'm wondering, you know, since, you know, the USA, from what I understand, already has a National Assembly, and he's only put one leader there, what is that one leader gonna do then? Because he can't set up in a National Assembly because there's already one, and he sure can't help every single individual U.S. state set up an assembly. So I'm just kind of curious.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So what will happen is that at the national level, we can't work with that, right? So, but at the state level or county level, you can set up one. You can set up one, and then once I'm sure what happened is that the life force is going to put you in contact with those at the state level or at the national level for you guys to work together, okay, in a positive way. So you guys are going to work together, and then you will now set up your assembly in your own area. And then I was discussing with admin, and he was like, you know, when this health assurance card, when you introduce people the health assurance card, they join for free, and then you can bring the assembly. That way you can recruit very fast. You know,
right.
The first thing is to tell them about you don't tell them about assembly yet. You tell them about the health card. Are you interested with the health card? Do you know about life force? And they're like, okay, no, I don't know. Okay, now boom, sign up here. And then later on you ask them, what other thing caught your attention? You know,
right.
Now you say, okay, this caught my attention. Okay, listen to me. This is what is going on. This is what is going on. You want to have an assembly. You want to have fundings. Join this assembly right now and become an active member. Boom, we are good to go. So I think with the health assurance card, it's easy to get 30 people, and then you now train them for you guys to work together.
Okay, now my next question is this. Since I'm about to start, not this weekend, but next weekend, working at our Kansas City Renaissance Festival, and I'm going to be putting the code out there, I have an overwhelming feeling that I'm going to end up with thousands of people registering. My next question then, how do I handle that? I mean,
don't worry,
will
just hire
admin
Gina, just hire me and admin, and we'll help you with the work.
Because that's going to be a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, if they register for me to try to handle. So I'm, you know, wondering, is there, when that happens, because I'm pretty sure it's going to.
I think we have great leaders. Like, just take, for example, we have the American meetings with the admin. Imagine you just invite 1,000 people to join you in the American Zoom that is going on with the admin daily with Lysandra and you and the other people. You see how easy that's going to be? You have just removed the load out of your body. Leave that to the admin. Leave that to the administrator. Leave that to the leaders.
Right, right. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have any problem. Just get the people who manage them. Don't worry.
Indeed.
Right. Another
Thank
question,
you.
Gina?
No, that's it. Thank you. Oh, one more. We still need to get together, Mr. Mbe, concerning my children's
Let's do it.
accounts, because there's
Let's
a
do
lot
it.
of stuff going on there.
Okay, don't worry. We'll do it. We'll do it on the other side. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Great. Great. Okay. So let's take another person here. We have Serge. Hello, Serge. You can unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Especially the ambassador. I have two questions.
Right.
The first is, can someone make more than one project? My second.
Yes. But the admin advised that we should take one project and concentrate on that project and make it very good. Okay. Don't need congesting yourself with projects.
Okay, thank you. My second, I'd like to know who is responsible for the organization of committees in the city level or state level? Is the
at the state level, you'll be able to find it in your back office at the assembly page. You go to marketing, you click there, you only find his code. But now, if you want to organize at the city level, you have to be somebody that is active, and then find out who is the leader in your country. We cannot call their names here, right? We don't call their names here. For security purposes too. And but you'll find out one way or the other, you'll find out. So you just have to work with them. And by next week, the admin will be selecting people at the state level, and then you can build from there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So let's hear from Thomas. Thomas, can you unmute?
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Thomas Nibi from Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, I think the question I wanted to ask, someone has already asked that. My question was to do with whether every member, the 30 member of the state committee, whether every member is something every member must have a project.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, anybody can bring his project, so everybody.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so everybody can bring his project and can get funding.
Yes, but your project should be leading towards community benefit. It should not be a personal benefit or something. You can add your personal benefit into it, but let your community be able to benefit from your projects.
Sure, sure.
Right.
Okay, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we have another person, Crypto Trainer. You have something you want to say? Crypto Trainer, can you mute?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I do mean, Mr. Mbe, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. My issue is I have been off for a while, but I want to know much about the assembly and how the funding is going to be distributed.
Right. So the assembly, we have to organize at the state level, okay? We'll have leaders that will organize at the state level or the national level. Then we have the state level, and then we send documents to USA for the assembly to be ratified, the kind of approval, okay? Where you enter a hall of records that will be known, okay? Then at that point, well, we start organizing in the administrators, like the chairperson, the treasurer, the project manager, the project assessment directors. We have those. In fact, there will just be a whole lot of officials, right, in the assembly.
Yes.
And now they will start receiving projects from cities, from regions, and it will arrive at the national level, and then they will send it for ratification from the USA. And then now you guys will start receiving funding to get these projects done.
So in that case, it means that you should be full-timer for TBC, right?
Of course, you guys, I tell you, there's work on the table, man. There's a lot of work on the table. I tell you, if I were you, I start concentrating and working on this, because the work that is there is not a child's play. It's a serious business.
Okay.
Right.
So what do one do before he or she qualifies to be administrator or a member of the assembly?
Join this meeting all the time, earn Bitcoin bounty, all right? Once you earn Bitcoin bounty, you'll be noticed. Start earning Bitcoin bounty.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's all you need to do.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear from Kofi. Kofi? You can unmute. Lookman, it looks like I want to come again.
Yes, Mbe.
Right.
Can I go on?
Yes, go ahead.
There's one question that escaped my mind, which I want to ask. Is there anything like an asset declaration in our project? Because like somebody like me, I have a two-story building going on, yet to be completed. But so that it won't be as if when you are funded that building houses, maybe is there anything like asset declaration in our project?
You mean the project?
Did you hear me well?
I'm trying to figure out exactly what.
No. Our personal asset declaration.
So it shouldn't be like you have embezzled fundings coming from Life Force. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay, but you can you can decide to do it yourself. Like, okay, before I ever join Life Force, these are my assets. You can declare that. Fine, no problem. So that people don't think that you have embezzled some funds, right?
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Okay, so Kofi, are you here now?
Alors, bonsoir, ambassadeur Imbe.
Bonsoir.
Et je suis le leader TBC au Niger.
Oh, ça c'est intéressant.
C'est intéressant vraiment. Bon, j'écoute souvent vos audios.
D'accord.
Je suis également à la conférence, mais à partir de nos leaders qui nous envoient les informations. Cette fois-ci, nous avons décidé d'être dans la conférence avec vous à tout moment pour que nous puissions être bien formés. Parce qu'ici au Niger, je ne suis pas le seul dans la communauté, nous sommes nombreux. Nous sommes nombreux ici au Niger.
Wow.
Et on essaie de travailler ardemment. Ici au Niger, ce n'est pas facile. Je vois ce que vous faites là-bas au Cameroun, mais ici, là, le travail a été confronté à beaucoup de choses. Tu sais, ici, c'est un pays musulman dans lequel nous sommes, donc ce n'est pas du tout facile, mais on essaie de faire. Dieu est avec nous, on essaie de pousser. Donc, nous sommes là, nous attendons tout ce que vous êtes en train de faire, que Dieu vous bénisse. Donc, ce soir seulement, je voudrais vous saluer et vous encourager pour que le mardi prochain, si prête à Dieu, nous allons intervenir et nous allons parler proprement dit. Que Dieu vous bénisse.
Que Dieu vous bénisse aussi, Kofi. Félicitations avec tout le travail que vous faites au niveau de Niger.
Amen.
Et salutations à tous les leaders et je vous attends à mardi prochain.
Amen. Merci beaucoup, les ambassadeurs B.
Merci. Okay, so let's take another person in the name of Alem Said. Alem Said?
Alam Sagad.
Yeah.
Say Alex.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ambassador Imbe. I really, everything is very amazing.
Right.
Everything is very amazing. It's going very well, very fast. I really appreciate and thank us for all the big and I don't know great efforts you are doing. The admin and you all of around the divisions are contributing too much. So now I don't want to say many things, but I have a question.
Okay.
For example, you raise like 10 million for a project
Right.
of the assembly who just prepared. But you see, there is a project in the national level and a project from the regions or whatever districts and then.
Right. Right.
That amount of money, that budget will be only for all the whole projects from the national level up to whatever under it, or each one, whatever project is brought, will be given the money, or
Right.
at the national
So,
level, only for a country, 10 million or more than whatever it reaches beyond. But
the amount.
yeah,
Okay. So the amount does not really matter. What matters is what you are presenting. You know. So you can project. You can be at the national level. Maybe your project needs a lot of money. You might want to take 50 million. You might want to ask for 50 million. You want to ask for something higher because you are at the national level. But maybe in the district level, counties, or maybe regional levels, it might be a little bit smaller because of the population at that level. You know, so, yeah, it just depends on your project, the population, your target population, and the kind of project you want to realize. That's it.
Thank you. It's very clear.
You're welcome.
From the starting, it's very clear. I was just thinking about if there is a limitation.
Right.
Now it is very clear. Thank you so much.
You're
God
welcome.
bless you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So Gabriel is sending me a private message here. He said, hello, Mr. Mbe. Does it mean that all the 30 members in the community should be active member? Your project will be approved, or individuals should be active? Listen, your project being approved has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with you being active, all right? But we are saying that if you are an active member, you are going to receive guides from the administration of TBC, all right? And for you to receive that guides, you just need to be active member. It's not a guarantee that your project will be approved. That is not a guarantee, but you will receive guides. How will you want to have guides than not having guides at all? Okay, so if you have guides, it's good. If you don't have guides at all, it's there. Now, look at now. I have a first document. I can tell you, I can figure out how things are going to happen because I have the documents. And if the admin was not there, maybe I couldn't have gotten that document. So it's better to have a guide than to have zero. I tell you, it's better to have a guide than to be zero. Because the admin is already working with people, states that already have their project approved, states that already have their assemblies approved. And we are going to have a lot of lessons. We're going to learn a lot of lessons from this kind of people. You understand? Okay, Gabriel, hope your question is answered. And of course, let's hear from Mark Deep Diver, Infinite Waters.
Hello, Ambassador.
Hello.
Yeah, I just want her to know more about the document. Of course, we also got a copy about it. I just before I ask, I just want to know from your side, because I know you have already got your list. I don't know, have you already submitted or not yet from Cameroon?
Not submitted yet.
Because tomorrow we wanted to, tomorrow we are going to meet people who are around here in Kampala, for our second meeting, and we wanted to talk more about what we should do first, because I've gone through the document. There is where they say, let me check, that to submit your lawful part of the ratification package when you register to the publication with United Network News. Are we supposed to first register with the with United Network News first? Or
Mark, let me say that don't be in a haste. We are going to have assembly meetings. Get the 30 people in your town or your state level. The most important thing now is for us to be together, all right? And once we gather, we're going to have clear directives from the admin of TBC. So don't be in a haste, okay?
okay.
Yeah, so just chill.
All right, all right. you know, there is the reason why, I don't want us TBCians to be left out, because people outside the TBC community, they can come up fast,
And that is why admin is asking us to gather people very fast.
Yeah, so we are already 30 for the National Assembly. Now we are waiting for the next stage.
Are you sure you already have all the documents that you need to submit? Are you sure you have all what it takes to submit? Are you sure you have? Are you sure you have built your website already to submit? Are you sure that you already have people at the projects, the project management, the directors, the assessment directors? Do you have all those people already at hand?
That's why I was asking you if you have already submitted, so that you can guide us.
It's not a day job, man. It's not a day job. That thing can take 3 weeks to get it submitted. It can take a lot of time. So it's fine. So let's work it out. There's a lot of work.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I think we'll take the last person. Julie Enterprise. That should be the last person for today. Julie Enterprise.
From Ghana.
We can hear you. Oh, very, very sorry. The sound is not good. Julie, you have to check your sound. Or your mic, adjust your mic or something.
I have done something.
Okay, it's fine now. Boom, here we are.
Okay. Can someone change the country? Can they edit and change the country from one to the other?
I think that will be possible next week. They are working on that.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, I think that is it for today. And thank you all for coming. And on Monday, we shall be having lots of updates from the admin of TBC. Remember that on Monday is going to be a very, very busy day. We shall have the broadcasters meeting with my brother Stephen Coffey from Another Mother at exactly 2 p.m. West African time. And we shall have the weekly meeting on Monday at exactly 3 p.m. West African time. And of course, the mass adoption training at exactly 4 p.m. West African time. If you want to talk to the admin of TBC on Monday, please do come to the training on Monday at exactly 4 p.m. The admin will be there and he will be keeping us updated with many things or many news that are going on in this community. That being said, you guys are just fantabulous. So I think that the key word of the day, guys, was society. Society is the key word of the day. And I think that we should just all unmute and said, let's make it a better society.
Let's make it a better society.
Let's make it a better society.
Let's make it a better society. Let's make it a better society.
All right.
Better society.
A better society. Hari, 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 blessings.